Hey everyone, I am Mad Max, and I've retired the webcam, and I just got back from my doctor yesterday. Blood work looks better than 90% of the people he sees, but I did get some bad news, a lot of bad news. It turns out I do have arthritis. It turns out that my fingers are clubbing, so we're going to have to go to the rheumatologist and see about that. We're also going to have to go to the pulmonologist for my lungs and my heart because he thought I might be AFibing, and it turns out that my COPD has gotten worse, as you know, we all kind of knew it would. But yesterday was kind of a dash of cold water on my dream of living to 120. That's probably not going to happen. I'm getting old way too quick. I'm not even 40 yet. I'm going to be 40 in August, and I've already got, the arthritis on top of the fibro. I've got COPD on top of asthma, my eyes and my ears. And I've just kind of given up on the autism slash PTSD thing. My thinking is there's nothing they can do for it. There's not like any meds that you can give, and it's not like I really take any meds anyway. It's just I have to accept that I am a weird person, probably because my brain is weird, and it's just the end of that. But to the point of the video, and I want to preface this by saying I'm not asking for money. I'm asking for something a little bit more nebulous. I want a day in which I can look back on when I do die. Because I've died 3 times. I've died, I died a bunch when I was a kid, but post childhood, post babyhood, when it was kind of touch and go in the incubator, I've died 3 times. All 3 because of my asthma. I've had attacks so strongly put me down. I mean, just blankly dead, heart stopped, all that. I've been dead for over 3 minutes in total, and it hurts. It hurts a lot. I really cannot put into words how much it hurts. The best I can give you is it feels like your blood is turned to magma and your ribs have turned to molten pig iron and they're squeezing your lungs to death. It is excruciating. It doesn't last very long, but it is horrible. And when I finally do die for realsies, I don't want to die like that without that day to grasp onto. And I have decided that that day is going to be my 40th birthday when I turn 40 on August 5th, 2023. I actually don't know if that'll be the day that we celebrate it here, but that is kind of immaterial. It's a Saturday. That is kind of immaterial to what I'm asking for here. What I'm asking for here is for people to remember it. August 5th, 2023. I would like a contribution of well wishes of, games if you want to, money if you want to, but well wishes for my birthday so that it can play as kind of the backdrop for the overall day. I want I want to be able to look back fondly as I lay dying of an asthma attack again, probably, or my heart giving out, um, to this one day or couple of days, I guess. It depends on how that's going to work. And, hey, all these people said happy birthday to me. All these, we did all this stuff on this one day, the real life folk. And, yeah, that's what I'm asking for. And it is it sounds it sounds arrogant to my ears, but this is more important to me than my tattoos. And as you know, my tattoos are the most important thing. Everything I do for tattoos is the most important thing. The accessibility thing that I'm trying to get a tattoo for, that's really fucking important to me. Losing the weight, getting down to 199.9 pounds, that is also important to me. My marriage, spite and pride, the ADOM tattoo, the XREF number, the map, all of that stuff, the family stuff on my other arm. All of that is important. This is much more important because I've watched so many people die who don't have that day to look back on, who don't have those moments to look back on. Because I don't even have moments. Like the closest moments I have were when I was 12 and my mom took me to Boomtown, which was a casino in Reno, but they had a huge kids area. That's the closest thing I've got, and that doesn't it doesn't work now that I'm 40. I'm gonna be 40. It worked great when I was a kid. It worked great when I was in jail, although it was fading by then. But yeah, I need an adult version of something like that, something that I can look back on like that. And like even now I can still see snapshots. I can see, playing Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 with a bunch of teenagers because I was 12 at the time. Doing the motion rides with my mom, even though she was, really overweight and really diabetic, she really wanted to see this technology. And, doing that, seeing, going in there again with my dad on a different ride, and he's freaking out because he's a retard, or like, he's actually mentally retarded. He had a head injury when he was 4, and it just kind of slowed him down a little. And I still remember all of these things. I remember playing mini golf. I remember the food. I remember everything. And that's great, but I need an adult version of that. And what I'm asking from the community is well wishes. I just want to know that you guys remember me, know who I am. You know, happy birthday, Ryan. Simple as that, you know? And this is more important than anything else. Anything else. Because it's looking like I'm probably going to die late 50s, early 60s. Probably on par with the rest of my family, although it's not going to be from diabetes. If I had to hazard a guess, it's going to be like Carl died, which he just had a massive heart attack. Because my mom also had heart attacks, and the fact that my doctor thinks that I was having AFibs in his office when I had done nothing more than, a quick lap with my wife and the dog, that is worrying. The more worrying thing for me is the COPD causing the Raynaud's disease. So I may not have gone over this. I have Raynaud's. It is where you don't get enough oxygen, like, suffusing your body, so your extremities start to blue and dusk up. And that's been happening to my fingers. It's been happening to my feet for years. And now also I'm getting really bad dizzy spells. So it is undeniable. As much better as my asthma is, because of the walking, the COPD portion is getting worse. I literally cannot get enough air into my lungs, and there's only a few different ways to treat that, and none of them are pleasant. Eventually I'm gonna have to be on oxygen, but before that they're probably gonna have to put me on steroidal anti-inflammatories, which I don't want to be on because, like, they're talking about colchicine and chondroitin. They're talking about prednisone. They're talking about all this stuff. Prednisone is horrifically bad for you. If you have an option to take prednisone, you only take prednisone you only take prednisone if it's the last option until you are healed. Like with gout flares, they'll give you prednisone. They'll give it to you for 2 weeks. You take it as directed. You take a pill, and then you take 2, and then you take 3, and then you wean off as quickly as you fucking can safely, because that shit will box your kidneys lightning fast and in a hurry. So I'm having to stare at my mortality, and I can't wait to die because I fucking hate this body, but I don't want to die like I did the other times. I don't want to die without something for my brain to go to distract itself from the unbelievable pain. So that's where I'm at. I do want to apologize to Derek, to Brandon, to Ron, to the wife, to everybody, here, because I'm really trying not to make this to use a reference from South Park. Have you guys seen the episode where Satan gets the Sweet 16 birthday party and he becomes a massive douchebag? I don't want to be that douchebag. I'm not here saying, oh, you guys have to buy me all this stuff. I just want a really good day. And I've paid in to get that good day. I've given Derek and Brandon $100 each for their birthdays because they turned 30, and I believe on a Big Ten birthday you get $100 because that's just how I am. And it doubles as, paying in for my own birthday. It's the same thing I did with Joe. I gave him a $20-$30 game. I can't remember how much I gave him. And then so I'm buying in. I'm trying to get this. But the problem is I don't know what exactly I want beyond a nice day. And that leaves it so open to interpretation that I'm hoping it turns out well, but I'm scared absolutely shitless that they're just going to go, oh, he just wants a nice day, we'll buy him a bunch of food, and not really put in much effort into the whole thing. And it's not like I want this big elaborate thing, but like last year we couldn't celebrate my birthday, as you might remember, because I had that temporal mandibular joint infection, and oh, that was pain. That was raw pain. That was horrible. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't eat anything hardly. So my birthday kind of died a death, and I just after that, I really want a good day. And now that the whole death staring me in the face thing, I really, really want a good day. I view it as giving death the gold coins to cross the river. I can't remember the metaphor exactly, but I view it as the payment that I proffer to get into heaven. You know, this great day. And like I'm not even looking for it to be amazing. I'm not looking to fucking go anywhere. I'm not looking to fucking do anything. I'm just looking for that nebulous memory that I can hold on to. Because even if I do live to 120, this is going to get way worse. This pain, the asthma, the COPD, all of that crap is going to get way worse. And it's beginning to really dawn on me in what ways it's going to get worse. Because I thought it was just going to be raw pain. The pain's going to get worse. It's a downward trajectory. Okay. But my body is throwing curveballs that I wasn't prepared for. And it has made me reevaluate, what is important and what I need to do. And the absolute most important thing, this thing is so important that I'm not even going to get a tattoo of it. It has horseshoed around the tattoos. And yeah, so that's my thing. I ask my community on August 5th of 2023, please wish me happy birthday or get me gifts if you really want to, but I don't want people putting themselves out for me. I was never that kind of person. If you've got the money, great. If you don't worry about it. Just send me happy birthday. Happy birthday is free. Or, thinking of you or whatever. Anyway, I have been Mad Max, and I will see you all next time.